Greetings, interwebs. It's the day before Thanksgiving, so we're going to start on the turkey. And then tomorrow, get the rest of the meal going. Now, if you saw last year's Thanksgiving video, you already saw what I do, but that was a terrible video. So, started with a little bit of oil on the bottom, just a little, kind of spread it around. I have a nice big pan, big enough for a whole turkey. Oil at the bottom, and just so it won't stick. We're going to put more oil on the turkey. First thing I'm going to do is cut up some onions. Get a different cutting board. Yeah. 2 onions. I already took the peel off of them. I'll speed this up for you so you don't have to sit through it. These onions really made me tear up. Okay, those are in the bottom. These I'll put on top, so I'll set these aside. Now, the old turkey. Now, the way I do a turkey, I turn it over breast down and cut it in half, cut it open so I can splay it out. You'll also need to get the stuff from inside. I guess I can do it now. Tomorrow, Mom will use the neck and all that stuff to make the dressing and such, or the gravy. Yeah, the gravy, I think. Mom will be here tomorrow making some of that good stuff. There we go. The goodies. I'll just put them over here in the sink. They're still kind of icy. And we're not frying this sucker, so I don't need this handle. Now, cutting these in half is not the easiest thing in the world, because there's a big backbone right there. I'm not exactly a samurai. Let's see how this goes. This one. Okay. Regular knife doesn't work. A bigger gun to the fight. There we go. Wow. Bummer. Okay, our turkey is now cut in half. Okay, so I want to now set it in the pan. I'm making a big mess. Trying to lay it out as best I can. The main thing I want to do is make sure the breasts are down, because you want the breast soaking in all the juices as it cooks. That will get up into the meat, so you don't have dry, nasty, plain, bland breast meat. Okay. Now then, we're olive oil, kind of over it. On the outside, this is really for the skin. Okay, that should be good enough. Wow. Okay. Now then, soy sauce. A nice liberal dousing soy sauce. Liquid smoke. Give that smoky taste. I used to have access. The guy I worked with at my old job would always bring he had big commercial sized smokers. He would bring them in before Thanksgiving and before Christmas and let everybody just smoke all the meat they wanted. And minced garlic. We're very liberal with the minced garlic because, well, you know me and garlic. Dump it all over. Now, secret ingredient, 2 sticks salted butter. Cut it in half so I can spread it around. People normally try to push it up under the skin, which, let's see if I can get in here with it. There we go. I'm going to cut a hole in the skin to actually get under it. There we go. And this side. This one might come loose. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so we'll take this one, cut it in half again. One on one side, one on the other. Let it just melt in. Slap some of that garlic in with it. And that garlic and salted butter get all down into the meat. Now then this one, and this one. We'll set these so they'll just soak down and through the body cavity. Sometimes when you start thinking about these things as actual animals, you understand why vegetarians are kind of opposed to all of this. Okay. Now, make a little tent out of aluminum foil, throw it in the oven, 325 for about 3 hours. Oh, and, almost forgot, the rest of the onions. Okay. There we have one turkey ready to cook. Like I said, you want to make a tent. So there's a little longer each of these. You don't want this thing just pulled down flat and tight like you normally do. If you have a good roasting pan, even better. Okay, see how that's going up like a tent? Yeah. Yep. Make sure it's tight all around. You don't want steam escaping. The point of this is to create a steam, area. Okay, like I said, in the oven, 325. 3 hours. Okay. See you after a while.
3 hours later.
Okay, well, it's been about 3 hours. I'm going to go ahead and pull the turkey out now and take a look at it, see how we're doing. It's big and heavy and very hot, so it's going to be a little tricky. Just like me.
Stupid! You're so stupid!
So I'm going to set it on. There. Remember when you first start to open one of these, that first bit of steam will scald your fingers really badly, so Barry, see that? If I had my finger there, it would have burnt me. So easy, let the steam release so you don't hurt yourself. Those cooked onions smell so good. Woo, here we go. Oh yeah. Get the camera over here. So there's our turkey. Very well cooked. You see it's still boiling. All that juice and salted butter and onions and seasonings. So I'll keep this covered and let it just sit and cool overnight. Then tomorrow, I'll tear it apart, put it back in the juices with potatoes and corn and broccoli and other stuff. Throw it back in the oven, let it cook some more. Till then, good night. See you tomorrow. One thing I want to do before I close it up for the night, I'll scoop up the juice and, marinade, salt, whatever you want to call it. Pour juice all over it. I'm going to cover it back up, and it's going to continue to cook because it's still really good and hot. It'll cook for probably another 30-45 minutes just in its own heat. So yeah, this will help. More deliciousness and juiciness. And I believe the Pilgrims refer to this sort of thing as muy bueno. Okay, well, like I said, I'll see you in the morning. Man, I wish you smelled how good this smells.
Day 2.
Well, greetings, interwebs. Here we are, turkey phase 2. Okay, you saw everything was cooked yesterday. Now, open it up. Make sure you don't tear this aluminum foil up because you're going to need it again to bake the turkey again. So kind of gently take that off. Turkey is nice and cool because it's been sitting all night. Now basically we're just going to start tearing it apart. I need to get me a bag to put some trash in. Actually, get a nice big bowl to put this in. Just make sure it doesn't leak and make a mess. You know, mean cleaning. Alright. That is a lot of meat. We'll tear off of these bones. This is actually just the backbone, looks like. That meat is very juicy and full of flavor. Okay, so doing this, obviously, is going to take quite a bit of time. So stand by, I'll come back.
Eventually.
Okay, well, the turkey is all cut up. Got a nice big pan full of turkey meat and juice. Next step, I'll I'll wash a bunch of potatoes and then put them in to cook with it. I'll cut up the corn on the cob and dump in some broccoli and throw it all in the oven for an hour or so at 325. So I won't bore you with me chopping potatoes. I'll just show you the results of the aftermath. Well, there we go. Drizzle a little oil over the corn. Just whoop, don't get too much. It's not easy to do with this big giant bottle. There we go. Sprinkle some garlic salt over the corn. Give it a little flavor, which will also help because it's getting the broccoli. Basically just get nice full coverage. As it steams, it'll get into everything. Now we just cover it back up with the saved aluminum foil or aluminium foil for my British viewers. Again, we make a tent so it'll get steam up inside of it. We don't want to mash it down flat. And that's really it. In the oven, 325, a couple hours, maybe a little less. We'll check on it after about an hour or so, see how it's going. Definitely want the potatoes. They're the thickest thing they need to really cook for a while. And of course the broccoli, you saw, it's frozen, and so this is pretty thick. So it really needs to get into the middle to really get that broccoli good and soft. So here we go. See you in a couple hours.
2 hours later.
Okay, the oven's done. Let's get this out. Now, behold the goodness. Okay, real careful with the steam. Don't burn my fingers. See how things look. Oh yeah. Big important thing is to test and see if the potatoes are done. It looks like the potatoes are still a little hard, so this needs to go back in for a little while. Okay. So there you have it. That's what we're working with. All of this goodness with potatoes and turkey and juice on the bottom.
Meanwhile.
Well, welcome back. It's time to get started on the potato salad. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 potatoes. I'm making a lot of it, so I want a lot more potatoes. You can use more or less depending on the size you're making. Also, I'm using, the big pot. And I got 1 small onion, and chop it up. along with it. And then, once we get it off, we'll dump a whole bunch of eggs in it and let them boil with the potatoes. Then when we're done, we can chop them up as well. So, time to get to chopping. Well, I got the potatoes all cut up. It ain't that much. So, do some more. I'm making for a lot of people. So, I'll wash 4 more potatoes. Put them in. Okay, that's a much better bunch of potatoes. Now, 2 and a whole bunch of eggs. That's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yeah, what the heck? Never have enough boiled eggs. There we go. That's 14 boiled eggs. Dump in a little salt. Yeah, I know, regular salt, not garlic salt. How's that even happen, right? Okay, while we wait on that, we'll go ahead and pull out the turkey and vegetables. They gotta be done by now. In case you're wondering why I keep grabbing this thing, those thin aluminum foil pans with a lot of weight, gonna sag on the bottom. I can put this underneath because this is a good hard metal. Plus it's not hot. I can put, underneath. I just want to put my hand so I don't burn myself. There, see? Okay. Okay, let's see how we're looking. Steam. Oh yeah. That much better. Fork. I have a fork sitting here. There it is. Now let me check these potatoes. Oh yeah. Potatoes are nice and soft. I think I found a nice big one. Oh yeah, these potatoes are ready to go. As is, of course, the broccoli and the corn on the cob. I'll just kind of stir this up a bit and wait on Mom and them to get here. Stand by. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. My favorite spoon. Look at that turkey meat. Just look at how tender that is. Just falling apart. Oh yeah. I'm gonna bury some of these corn down in the juice. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Dig up a little bit of that turkey meat. Oh. This is how we do it. Yeah, I know, I shouldn't sing. And for the next dish in the meal, my daughter will be making squash. We have scallions and squash and smoked sausage. We'll get to that. There, I got a break. Last but not least, dessert. We're gonna make some good old-fashioned banana pudding or nanner pudding. This is a nice dish. Now, I've already mixed up 2 boxes of instant pudding. You get a nice big box. It's very simple. 3 cups of milk, 1 box of that. So I have 2 of those. Here that is. Now, banana pudding, you want bananas. I mean, you're surprised I actually have to say that. So what we're going to do, cut these into little pieces. Good, delicious, fresh, slightly green, so they're not overripe. Cut them into little pieces. Sorry for the noise, but the dishwasher's running. That's why I got the camera over here, trying to get it away from it so it won't be so obnoxiously loud. Being obnoxiously loud is my job. Okay, so I've got 2 bananas, 2 boxes of banana pudding. There we go. Line the bottom of the pan with banana slices. They're kind of gooey because, just cut them in half. Do not skimp on the bananas. If it's not enough bananas, cut up another one. There's plenty. Some grinning warlord in a banana republic, well, thank you. Okay, so the bottom of the little pan, covered. Pudding. Just cover the bananas with pudding. Not too thick, just enough to cover everything. There. Used about half the pudding covering bananas. Now, more bananas. Layer number 2. I don't have enough bananas for the second layer, so another banana. Like I said, if you don't have enough, go get another one. Bananas are delicious, they're healthy. And I hate doing banana pudding without bananas. You'd be surprised how many people just mix up a box of banana instant pudding mix, throw some wafers in it, call it no, that's just wrong. And if you got leftover bananas, just eat them. I mean, they're bananas. Okay. Layer number 2. Joie. Da. Bean. Once again, take the rest of the pudding, spread it all the way around. And if you make too much, it's banana pudding. Enjoy it. Okay. Now, I have 2 layers of bananas, 2 layers of pudding. I love pudding. Next step, vanilla wafers. Take vanilla wafers, stick them around the edge, all the way around. Don't worry, when I'm done, I'll get you a nice close-up so you can see how it looks in the end. But like I said, you run these all the way around. Okay, got a complete ring of them. Don't put that away just yet. Next step, whip topping, Cool Whip, whatever. I got the Winn-Dixie brand because, well, you know me, I'm always getting Winn-Dixie brand products. This, you'll spread around the top. And no, Winn-Dixie does not sponsor me or endorse me or any of that. It's just, after years of trying things out, I've learned which store brand products are cheaper and taste just as good as the national brands. There are some store brands that, yeah, it's nasty, you don't do it. But by and large, most of the store brand products, yeah, the taste is the same, the price is much lower. Okay, I have now got my Cool Whip spread all around. Now, I told you not to throw these, we're not put these away yet. Got me a little Ziploc bag. Give me a handful of little wafers. See? A big knife I was cutting bananas with. I'm gonna zip my bag up. Use that knife. Crush these crackers into crumbs. Okay, I know wafers are now back full of crumbs. We'll take that. Come on. Sprinkle it all around the top as evenly as you can. I could do that, I'm not that bougie. There. Now, I have a very attractive and very delicious banana pudding. Perfect for any southern social gathering. Just check this thing out. What do you think? Does that look appetizing and or appealing? You can see, well, I've got my wafers stuffed in around the sides, crumbled on the top, and well, you can't really see here, but 2 layers of bananas and 2 layers of pudding. That is going to be the hit of the dessert table.
3 hours later.
Well, Thanksgiving lunch was amazing. Now we're off to Thanksgiving supper at my son's house. Take all this extra stuff that I made over to his house, and they're making more, and my in-laws family, they're all bringing stuff, so more and more to be thankful for. Stand by.
Epilogue.
Well, there it is, interwebs. It was a great Thanksgiving with the family. Got to hang out with my grandkids. I never really get to see them. Food was amazing. We got to my son's house, and everybody, my daughter-in-law's family, they brought tons of food. There was way more than what we could all eat. We all wound up taking home a lot of leftovers. We're going to be eating well for a few days. Me, I need to go home and get some sleep. I am tired. I am stuffed. Oh, golly, it's been a long day, but a really, really good one. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Good seeing you.